What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Halloween special live stream. It is super exciting. We're going to have a contest today. We're going to have a tutorial. We're going to talk about last week's trick and some additional ideas. Tons of stuff coming up. A really fun giveaway. Let's jump right into Yo, 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 welcome back to the stream, everyone. Super excited. As you guys know, Halloween is like my favorite time of the year. Halloween and Christmas, I think it's a tie. But I love Halloween. I love the magic we get to do at Halloween. I think it's my absolute favorite type of magic. Spooky, scary, story-driven. We're going to talk about a lot of that today. Every guest I have today is showing you guys a Halloween-themed trick. Now, I know that a lot of you are from countries who don't celebrate Halloween, but that doesn't mean that we can't learn still a lot from these tricks and how story could sometimes push an effect forward. So I'm really excited to talk about that. Doing a really exciting giveaway today, something that's very close to my heart and important. We're going to talk about that later. Let's talk about the ground rules of the stream for those of you who are joining us for the first time on a stream. So first of all, you'll notice that way is the comments. Please keep the comments relevant to what's going on. Don't spam. Don't try not to talk about other things, please, because we want to keep an eye on. I want to see what you guys are thinking of the content. And sometimes when you guys are talking too fast, it's hard to see. So let's keep that relevant. Also, as you guys know, this is a bully-free zone. I tolerate zero bullying. I say this at every stream, and I will keep saying this until the end of time. This is a community where we all come together. We encourage each other. We want to learn together. I have a zero tolerance policy for bullying. If you bully in the comments, if you bully in the live comments, if you bully on any of my videos, I will be extremely, extremely rough on that. I ban, I kick, I fight back. I don't want bullying on this channel. No place for that. I guess that's it. Once again, I'm still getting this question a lot. So I want to say, if you want to join me as a guest on the live streams, usually a day or two before the live stream on Instagram at Spidey Hypnosis, and on my YouTube community page, I put a post where you could comment. And that's how all the guests today, except for my special guests at the end, got their spot on the stream. So remember to do the same. I think that's everything. Also one important thing. We're seeing a lot of magic today. I'm going to be performing. Our guests are going to be performing. Do not shout out methods. I also have a zero tolerance policy for that. I'm not going to ban you if you do that, but I will put you on timeout. Don't yell out methods. If you know, good for you. You know, a lot of magicians here. A lot of us know how these things are being done. If you know, good for you. If you don't, just enjoy it. Please don't yell out methods. We hate that. So let's bring in our first guest. We have guests today from all over the world. Our first guest is coming to us from the UK. And this is actually interesting the way this happened because he wanted to do this trick on another stream a couple of weeks ago. But when he described the effect he wanted to do, I said, no, this will be perfect for Halloween. We'll bring you back for that. So everybody, welcome from the UK, Mr. Alex Hobbs. Welcome, Alex, to the stream.
Hey,
How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. You?
I'm doing great, dude. Thanks for being here. I'm really excited to see this trick. You entered the contest a couple of weeks ago, and ever since then, I was like, ooh, I can't wait to see this. I have a feeling I'm going to love this. So, Alex, take it away. We're all watching. The stage is yours.
All right, thank you. So I created this trick, let's say, I think it was early this year. Are you familiar with a Ouija board, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to show you on the back of the box here, if you can see that.
Ooh.
You can see the Ouija board, correct?
Yes. Now, before you go on, disclaimer, I know a lot of people here are magicians. I know a lot aren't. If you're not, we do not on this channel in any way believe in the occult. We are magicians, sleight of hand, mentalism. We don't encourage that. In fact, if you do your research on the Ouija board, it has nothing to do with the occult. People just go crazy with their thoughts. It was a board game, and then people just started going crazy about it, and now people think it's related to the occult. It's not. I just want to put that disclaimer. Alex, continue.
Okay, so you can see the pointer in the middle, right?
Yes.
And if I rub that, you can see it doesn't come off now.
Yes, it doesn't.
Okay, so look. We'll start off by taking the cards out the box because that would be a good start. So let's take these out. So like so. And then we'll close the box and we'll leave the box to the side and I'll leave that in view. So I'm not tampering with anything. So we'll start off with giving the deck a quick shuffle. Right, and then what I'm going to ask you to do is just ask you to say stop for me somewhere. So if you just say stop somewhere.
Stop right there.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Correct. Okay, so if you remember that card for me.
Yep.
Okay, so the 9 of diamonds, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just so this isn't pre-planned or anything, we're going to write a word on the card, but I want this to be as fair as possible. So name anything that you want me to write on it.
Let's write glass. GLASS.
Okay. Okay, so if I show you that, that is as fair as possible, correct?
Yes, just glass. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll show you that that doesn't actually rub off at all.
No, that's on.
Okay,
there.
so on the face of the 9 of diamonds. So look, as fair as possible, we're going to put the 9 into the middle of the pack.
Yep.
Right, so, and then all we're going to do is we're going to put the cards back into the box.
I barely have any idea where this is going. Go ahead.
So if you remember at the start, I showed you the Ouija board, correct?
Uh-huh.
And the pointer hadn't moved. It was in the middle, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so because you picked a card, you signed it, we've made a mark on that card, and now whatever spirit is talking to us knows the card, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if I turn this box over, you'll actually see that the pointer has moved over to the 9, and again, doesn't come off.
No, that's on there. It's under the plastic, right?
Yeah, completely.
Oh my God! Wow, yeah.
And you'll see, look, if we take out the cards again, right, so when we close up the box, again, I'm going to keep this all in view. You'll actually see, if I can get this all in view, if I spread the cards out, you'll actually see, if we spread through, there's one card different, you see? And there's actually one card that's actually got a cross on the back, and that's your signed card. But remember that Ouija board on the back of the box? It's been in view the whole time. I've not touched it now.
Yeah.
We never saw the spirit, did we?
No.
We only spoke with it.
Yeah.
If I turn over the box.
Oh my God. That's incredible. What the hell? Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I thought I knew what was happening, but I don't, because I'm going to tell you guys what I thought, because it doesn't even matter. Like I know I said don't shout out methods, but I'm going to yell one out because it doesn't matter what I think, because it's wrong. I initially thought that the Ouija board that you had with the pointer in the middle, when you took the cards out, I thought the point was you were stealing that away, and that now the one that remains would be the thing, but then that would end up at the bottom. So I thought the 9 of diamonds actually had a Ouija board on the back. I thought that was it, right? So I thought you like loaded it there, and then somehow that doesn't make any damn sense. Oh my God, this is so good. Alex, you created this?
I did, yes.
Where'd you get those Ouija cards?
I made them myself.
You did not.
I did.
Dude, we have to take this to market.
I've tried, but it's just like the making of all the cards is just, as I'm 16, it's quite a
dude. I'm gonna message you. We're gonna talk to some people.
Sure, thank you. I appreciate that.
Guys, let me know in the comments. What do you think of this? This is incredible. This is one of the best things I've ever seen. Like, it's super. Look at all the comments.
Oh wow, I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is amazing. Like the comments are just rolling in, but I love this. I love this so much. Alex, we're gonna talk about this trick because I think this needs to be marketed. It's so rare to find something that simple and effective. I love it. I love everything about it. We're gonna talk about that.
Sure.
So, can I show you one?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is something we were talking about, guys. Let me know in the comments if you watched my video that I posted 2 days ago about my 7 recommended Halloween effects. Let me know if you guys watched that. Alex, did you get a chance to watch that one yet?
I did, yes.
Great. Okay, so I want to do one from the video because I was talking about how practical and great it is, and you guys saw my friend Joel doing it, but I want to do it for you guys as well. For those of you who haven't seen the video, go check it out. I posted it 2 days ago. It's a list of my 7 favorite Halloween tricks. and some are things that are free that you could learn right away, and some are stuff that, for those of you who want to spend a bit of money to get like really pro stuff, you could check it out. And this is one of those. So this is the Hershey's miniatures. This is like in the States. Alex, I don't know if you guys have these in the UK, but do you have these in the UK?
We have a couple things like that. Yeah, I think so. We have
little Hershey's bars. So in the States, it's like during Halloween, super popular. And there's three kinds in here. There's the Hershey's chocolate, which is this, and then there's the Mr. Good bar, which is peanuts. That's why it's yellow. And then there's the crackle, which is like little rice crisps, little rice crisps in the chocolate. They're all delicious. So 3 options, 1, 2, 3. So I need 2 options. 2 options. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab a cup. Alex, is there anything in there?
No.
I'm gonna take a crackle and Mr. Goodbar. You see that? Is that very clear?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. The cup goes under the table. Like, I'm gonna try to do this fairly like this. It goes under the table. Alex, totally up to you. Do you want the yellow one or the red one? Which one?
The yellow one.
You want the yellow one?
Yeah.
Great. You keep the yellow one. I'll take the red one. But I'm not just going to take it. I'm going to pass it right through. 1, 2, 3. Did you hear that?
Yeah. There's no way.
Because right through the table, there's the yellow one. And in the cup, under the table.
Oh my God.
Is the red chocolate. So that is called Sugar Rush. If you guys want to find out where you can learn that, it's so practical. It's so visual. You could do a million things with it. Transpositions through the table. Pretty much, like, it's so visual. You guys can go check out the video I posted 2 days ago to figure out where you can learn that. Stu, thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys. Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. What? Thanks, guys. Alex, that was amazing, man. We're going to keep in touch. Now, for those of you who want to follow Alex, go give him a follow on Instagram, Alex_magician_. If the rest of his material is as good as what we just saw, I think we're all in for a great treat. So, Alex, thank you very much for joining us. Stick around. We'll talk to you after the stream. Thanks, buddy.
For sure. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, that was amazing. That was a great start. We are going to now travel to a part of the world where you guys know every stream includes this country, because a lot of my fans, again, I say this all the time, most of my fans are in the US, or most of the subscribers are in the US and Canada, but the most vocal, the ones who are participating, the ones who are the most excited to jump on the streams are all in Asia, particularly in India. And we have someone that I'm very excited because he's going to show us a story-driven trick. And I'm really excited to see this. So let's welcome to the stream my friend and yours now, Gautam. How are you, my friend?
Great, man. Great. Thank you for inviting me. Thanks, man.
Of course, man. I'm super excited. Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah. So Halloween is known for scary stories and ghosts, aliens, zombies, right?
Yeah.
So this, first of all, we are going to create a movement, an experience that all of you would remember for the rest of your life. And it is not as usual, because everyone that comes and perform, it is more specific to Spidey. We all love Spidey, man. Definitely, we all love Spidey. Nothing against him. We all love Spidey. And we have learned so much from him. And I think everybody would agree. Yeah. So, but this effect or this experience is for each and every person sitting at their home. You can be a part of it too. So you have to just focus on my voice. You just have to focus on my voice. So in life, we are the protagonist or the lead role. We are the protagonist of the story of our life, right?
Yeah.
Each and every one of us. So in this story, you are the protagonist. I want each and every one of you, except Spidey, at their home to close their eyes, and I want you to all visualize that you are the protagonist of the story. Okay. So the story begins. There's a single person sitting in a room alone, and he's the last man alive on the planet Earth due to some circumstances which we will get to know. And there is a knock on the door. First, there is a smile on that person's face, but then it fades away in a second. There's a reason for that. That person went out 2 days prior to this day and saw that there was no one on the streets, no vendors, no people on the street, no children in the school, and through that he made the conclusion that he is the last man alive on the planet. Now, Spidey,
Yeah.
I want you to select a person from the comments. You have two choices. What would you do in this situation? Would you go to the door would you go to the door, or would you go to the window to look who is out there?
I would go to the corner and ball up and cry like a little girl. But between those two choices, I would go to the window to see who's out there 100%.
You would go to the window.
To the window.
That's a completely fair choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine this. All of you went to the window.
All of us. All
Yeah.
1,000 of us.
Yeah. All of you went to the window. And you are very afraid to look out who is there, because you believe that you are the last person alive on the earth.
Yeah.
And you look outside, but strangely, there's no one outside.
Oh, damn.
And you are scared to hell. And you finish your meal, and you definitely start feeling a bit lonely as well, because there is no one around you. And at night, when you sleep, it is very strange that you know that you are the last person alive on this planet, but you still hear noise of footsteps in the kitchen as the night. And you are very scared, but at one point of time, you have to go out of the house, because the resources or the food, you need resources, you need food. So you have to, there's no way. Either you will die that way, or either you will die by starvation.
Yeah.
So you have to go outside.
You have to.
So one day you just gather that courage to go outside. You go to the door, and with all your willingness, you open the door slowly. Strangely, there was no one outside. Okay. Then you go out and you go to the market in order to look for some food, but there is no food there. You're trying to look for food. Imagine this. You're the only person on this planet, and you are not getting food.
Right.
And you're trying to look for food each and everywhere.
There's nowhere.
But then you see a dog standing, let's say 1 kilometer away from you. You're seeing a creature standing there. You go up to that creature, and it's a dog. And you look into the eyes of that dog. He's crying. He's crying. And he's making some noises in order to indicate to you something which you don't know yet.
Okay.
You follow his footsteps, and he takes you to a phone telebooth. Right? And I just wanted to show you, Spidey, that this is my phone. Are you able to see this?
I see it.
Yeah. It's on airplane mode, if you can see.
I can't see, but I trust you.
No, I will show you. Can you see? Okay.
Yeah, I caught it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on airplane mode, and it would be in front of you. So we will begin with the story again. So you are following the dog, and you reach at the telephone booth, because in life each and everyone has some hope. But imagine this: you are this person. You would definitely believe in your heart that there is some other person alive, and maybe a close one by chance. Yeah. So you enter into the telephone booth. The dog is standing behind you. And now, Spidey, I want you to choose a person from the comments and choose anyone.
Let's go with Belima.
Great. So yeah. So I want her to that you will dial a number on the telephone booth. Just imagine this. Visualize, all of you visualize this at your home, that you're dialing this number, but you don't remember the first 6 digits. You just need to remember the last 4 digits.
The last 4. Do you want her to say it or just think about it?
Yeah, she has to say it. Yeah.
Belima, tell
Because-
us 4. Guys, not everyone else. Please stop because we're going to lose her comment. Belima, please give us 4
Could
numbers.
be any 4 digits.
It's going to take a sec because they see the stream like a couple of seconds after us. So,
Okay. Yeah.
but give it a sec. Belima, we're looking for 4 digits. 4 digits. Yeah, guys, please stop spamming for a sec so we could see what she writes. Oh, she got it. There.
And that's completely fair, right?
Yeah, absolutely. She is not in on this. I just randomly
Yeah.
chose her.
We never talked about this, right?
No.
Yeah. These are the last 4 digits of a specific number, which she thinks that would connect to a person somewhere in the world. Now this comes to you, Spidey. If this was if you knew that this was the last day of your life, because if you're not getting food, you would not be able to eat and you will die. If this was the last day of your life, can you think of a person just think of the person that you would call if you had a chance to call a person last time?
Uh-huh.
If this was the last day of your life, can you think of
Yeah.
a person?
Yeah.
You have a name in your mind, right?
Yeah.
And I want you to change this name again in your mind. Think of
Change it?
I want you to change this name to any other name.
Just
person who's
someone else,
important to you.
someone else that I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, who is important to you in your life? Who's very important?
I'm
to
not
you?
thinking of the first person, I'm thinking of the second person.
Yeah. So can you swear on your life that you have never thought of this person prior to this stream? That there is nothing we have set up. Yeah.
I did it, nothing set up.
Yeah, great. So yeah. But strangely, when you look back, the dog was not there. There's a person standing behind you. First of all, you feel very happy that there is a person, that there is still life and you're not alone. You just ran up to that person and gave them a hug. But that person was not a human. The person was a zombie. And he bit you under your neck,
Oh man.
and everything blacks out. You hear a snooze of an alarm, and you were sleeping. That was a dream.
Whew.
You wake up and you think, you are very relieved that, yeah, great man, it was a dream. I'm very happy that it was a dream, because it would be the biggest nightmare. But yeah, so you're now getting up and you now go in front of the mirror. But very strangely, you see a mark on your neck, and there is blood coming from your neck. And this shows that, and I had this dream last night. This is not deja vu in the sense that it has happened before and it is happening again. This is wuja de in the sense that I know exactly what is going to happen before it happens. Yeah. So you can see that my phone is still on the airplane mode, if you can see. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, great. I posted something on my Instagram
Okay.
prior to the stream.
Uh-huh.
This is the telephone booth where you went.
Uh-huh.
It is a telephone booth. And can you see the time? It was posted 4 hours ago, if you can see.
Yeah, it says 4 hours ago. Hold on, let's do this. Hold on. Yeah.
It says 4 hours ago.
Yep.
And you're thinking of a name, Spidey, right?
Yeah.
That's in your head. You're never told that to anyone, right?
I didn't say it to anyone.
And if let's recap what happened. That we all were imagining that we are the protagonist of the story. We are the last man alive on the earth, and we are hearing knocks on our door, hearing footsteps in our kitchen, and we are searching for food outside. And we land up in a telephone booth where where that was a completely free and fair choice, which was
Yeah.
selected by you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is a completely random 4-digit number.
Yeah.
And you're thinking of a person as well.
Yeah.
If I would tell you that I predicted this way before time,
There's no way.
there's no way, right?
No.
Okay, great. But yeah, miracles do happen,
Yeah.
and we are here to create this. So yeah, for the very first time, Spidey,
Yeah.
what is the name you're thinking of?
Robert.
You're sure this
Yeah.
was the name?
Uh-huh.
I predicted something, but I think it is not right. I predicted Jason.
Hmm.
It happens sometimes. It does happen because I believe that I think I messed up, but I believe that true perfection has to be imperfect. But I've learned a lesson in life as well. That this is for my Bollywood friends who love Bollywood. I would say something in Hindi and then I would explain that in English. हमारी मूवियों की तरह हमारी जिंदगी में भी एंड तक सब कुछ ठीक हो जाता है, और अगर एंड तक सब कुछ ठीक ना हो तो पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. And for that, what that means in English is that in life everything at the end comes to a full circle, and if it doesn't, it's not the end.
Huh.
So we have to keep looking, like I'm looking at my bio. Yeah, can you see this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hold
I'm
it up to
looking.
the camera.
Yeah. And my phone is on airplane mode.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold up the bio.
Yeah. And I want each and every one of you to go to your Instagram, check my profile, and see that is true and it has happened. And if it has happened, it proves that we all were really in that dream, and we all really achieved what we wanted to achieve. You can all go to my Instagram.
GSETH 120. Let's all go. GSETH 120. You're the last man on earth. Will go to the window, then move out the house and dial 6735 on the phone booth to call Robert. Do you guys see that? Oh my Lord. Do you guys see that?
And it has been on airplane mode since, and it is still on airplane mode. First of all, I want to.
That's crazy. And here's the thing. I want to say this because it's important, because people might think that you have a confederate who's listening and has access to your Instagram. That's not how you did this. That's very important to understand, because a lot of people hear the comments.
It's not possible, because if someone would have changed this behind the scenes, it would have not shown on my Instagram because it's on airplane mode, right?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That it's not. This was there before. Like, it's not someone who's listening in, typing in stuff. That's not how this works. So check out all the response.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
That was awesome, dude. Thank you for that. So that was cool, because that was like all story, and then it all comes down to one moment. And I think that sometimes, especially during Halloween, we could get away with that, to where the idea is to tell a story, but then it all comes down to this one magical moment that just kind of wraps the whole story up together. So that was awesome, dude. Can I show you something?
Yeah, great, man. I would love
This
to
is
see
along the same lines. This is something I'm very I guess I don't want to use the word famous. I don't like the word famous, but like popular for. I've done this all over television. You guys have seen me do this on Masters of Illusion. You've seen me do this on 1,000 different talk shows, and I did this on Entertainment Tonight. And I wanted to do it for you guys in this intimate setting, and we're going to use Gautam. And oh, by the way, Gautam's handle is down there. If you guys want to go give him a follow on Instagram, boom, right there. So Gautam, we're going to do something related to this whole Halloween season, and it involves a couple of strange props. And the first prop that it involves is this, and this is I'm going to show this to you in great detail here. This is called a spirit box. This is what Ouija boards used to look like before they had the Ouija board part of it. And I want you to see this. There's an engraving at the top where it says yes. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
And on the side it says no.
Yeah.
And there's a drawer in this where people would put, the way this would be used back in the day is they would put the item of someone that was no longer with us, piece of jewelry or a picture or something, and then that was a way to summon a spirit. I don't believe in that kind of thing at all. I think it's all mind games and stuff, but you can see that there's nothing in there. You could see that there's nothing in there.
Yeah, sure. There's nothing in there. Yeah.
I also have a magnet. This is very important because I want you guys to see, like this is I'm just going to like drop it here so you guys could see it is a magnet. It sticks very effectively to the, you see that? But on top, no wires, no magnets, nothing like that. That's very, very important. Wires and batteries are magnetic. So as I slide this across, you could see it's not sticking to anything. I'll even slide it around like this so you see it's not catching anything. There's nothing in the top of this box. The way this would be used by psychics is that they would hold a pendulum like this, ask the spirit some questions, and it would either swing this way to indicate yes, because the yeses are here, or this way to indicate no. I don't have a pendulum, but I do have something better. I have a pendulum-style bell. And Gautam, I want you to see this.
Yeah.
Nothing in there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It's hanging, no threads, nothing like that. And it's hanging from a chain on a hook like this. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now you're going to think of something, but I really want to prove that this is information nobody has. So you're going to have only half the information. I grabbed this random book here. It's called Celebrity Fails. It's basically just, you can see this, I'll flip through it. It's on every page, there's the name of a celebrity like Kim Kardashian or Laura Dern. I don't even know. And Pamela Anderson. It's not all women. Cher. Oh my God. It's like, I'm only going to the women. Who's that? Kiefer Sutherland. So each one has like a little profile on a celebrity on the left side. And then 2 pages are dedicated to talk about that celebrity's bio and like a quote that they made that's really silly or kind of thoughtless. So all the all the even numbers have the name of a celebrity on it. You could see that. And there's all these different celebrities on the even pages.
Yeah, sure.
So think of how many pages here? About 130. So think of any even number from 1 to 130. Any even number. Gautam, let me know when you have one.
Let's say.
Don't say it. Think of it.
Yeah, I have one.
You have one? Okay, so you're thinking of a number and you don't know which celebrity is at that page, correct?
Yeah. No chance here.
Okay, so here's what we're going to try. Think of that number. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to cover your mouth like this and very gently, impossible to hear, even do it in Indian if you want, whisper the number out, but very, very low. Like I don't want any of us to hear it. Just whisper the number. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. We heard that. So if there is spirits out there, and I don't believe that there are, maybe one of them heard you. And maybe that spirit knows the name of the celebrity that's on this page because you know the number, but you don't know the celebrity. And I might know all the celebrities in here, but I don't know the number. So nobody knows the celebrity you're thinking of. We're going to ask the spirits to tell us which celebrity it is. Just the initials. First initial of the celebrity that even you don't know you're thinking of, that is on the page that you're thinking of. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That actually ran. I don't know if you saw it, but it looked like something pushed it, like something physically touched it, but there's nothing behind it. There's nothing here. I want you to see that. Nothing connected to it. And it rang when I said T. Let's try the second initial. I'm going to stabilize this. Nothing. I didn't attach anything to it. A, B, C. Did you see that? C.
Yeah.
And look, I want you guys to see this. That comes off. This comes off. There's nothing there. There's no threads. There's nothing attached to that. That completely disassembles. Nothing. TC. I've got a couple of celebrities in my head. Oh, I've got two celebrities in my head that start with TC. Oh, my phone thinks I'm talking to it. Siri. Oh, I thought I said Siri. Shh. What, Gautam? It seems to think it's TC. What was the page number you were thinking of?
12.
12.
Yeah.
I want you guys to see this. Not 2. That would have been Justin Bieber. 10 would have been Ryan Seacrest. You see that? Oh, it's the next page. You could have said 10, right? And it would have been Ryan Seacrest. You said 12, and we got TC from the Spirits, and 12.
Man, how is this possible? How that existed only in my mind, right?
Yeah, that only existed in your mind.
And if I went either way, it would have been completely how no.
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
Everything else would have been completely different. It's crazy. The spirits have spoken, ladies and gentlemen. Gautam, thank you so much for that, man. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Go give him a follow. His handle is down at the bottom. Thank you, sir. Thanks, guys. Glad you're having a good time. I'm glad we're all here together on this joyous occasion. Yeah, that was weird. Very effective. Thanks, guys. Glad you guys dig that. Okay, let's move on to our next guest. We are coming back to the States for this next guest, and I'm really excited. We're keeping it Halloween, guys. Remember to let us know in the comments what you think so far. We're going to talk about the contest right after this guy. Everybody, welcome from New Jersey, my friend, and now yours, Steve. Oh, let's do this so everyone could see you. Steve, what is going on, my friend?
Not too much, Spidey. Just going to move the camera down a little bit so we can see the table and see where I set the cards. So just bear with me.
Do it.
Trying to burn myself. All right.
It's great.
Okay.
Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this so we could all see it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Normal deck of cards. Got some candies. Halloween theme.
Nice.
Vase, pencil. Normal cards. My jokers and as you can see these are all different.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to need your help with this. I need a number between 1 and 10.
Let's go with 3.
3. We're going to cut the cards 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, they were all different cuts. If you're not satisfied with that, I can cut it one more time. Are you happy or are you good?
Oh, that's great.
That's good?
Yeah.
We're going to take one card off. We'll put it right down. Okay, I can see it. There we go. That's right there. I'm not going to touch that card for the rest of this. I'm done with these for now. Put them aside. Okay. We're going to talk to a little ghost now, and hopefully the ghost can help us find out which card this is. No sleight of hand, no nothing. Take a pencil. Spirits, if you are there, please give us a sign. Make something levitate.
Cool.
Okay, the spirits are with us.
Sweet.
All right. It's going to help me think of the card. Spirits, talk to me now. Tell me the color of the card that we have down. I'm hearing red.
I heard that too.
Okay. Now, get some candies out. What red card do we have? Spirits, help me arrange these candies in the proper way.
This is so fun.
Spirits are saying it's a 4.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So it's a 4 red card. Now, let's see if the spirits are correct. It's 4 of diamonds.
Nice.
Everybody can see
Yes.
4
Absolutely.
of diamonds.
Good stuff, man. I love this. This is so cool because, you know, a lot of the time we get lost in like overcomplicating and overthinking things. And guys got to remember your spectators don't, watch tutorials on YouTube the way you do. So there are simple things that we might sometimes write off that are really effective on spectators. And this is such a great example of that. Like, this is such a great Halloween piece. It's got the candy. It's got the manifestation in the beginning. It's simple, but it's really, really powerful. And this is, I have no doubt that when you do this, Steve, for audiences, they absolutely love it. It's colorful. It's fun. It also doesn't have that heaviness of a lot of, like My Bell or all these like really heavy. It's very light and it's fun. So Steve, that was great. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Thank you for being with us, Steve.
Thank you so much, Spidey.
My pleasure, brother. Thank you. Awesome. Yes. And again, guys, I'm going to ask you, like, a lot of us study magic here. A lot of us sometimes might see something that we're familiar with. Don't shout out methods. I just banned 2 people for that because one was spamming like crazy. So just don't. There's no benefit in that. We're all here to have a good time, and I thought that was an incredible trick. And if you know how it's done or you have an idea, do it. Go learn. Do it. Take it and go do it for people because that was a great trick, and I'm sure it gets amazing reactions. I want to talk about. So we're going to do a giveaway today. I'm going to talk about that after our next guest, but I want to talk about one of the things I'm giving away. So someone today is going to win, or this week is going to win a bunch of stuff. And one of the things you're going to win, I got to talk about this. Recently, this was sent to me by a really kind and generous a person who now I call a friend because we got in touch, and he's just so great. And his name is Diesel Illusions and Deck Cuts. He's got 2 Instagram pages. You guys can go follow. You guys have to see this. He makes handmade custom display cards like this. And I want you to see this. Look at that. He has hand cut that. And look at all the layers. So it's got this depth. Of course, you can't use this to do magic. It's art. But I want you guys to see this. This is hand cut. And look at all the... look at that. I want to do it this way so you could really see. Isn't that cool? He takes all the time in the world. Look at the detail to hand cut these. And it makes for a really, really cool display that you can have, like this. And it's just such a beautiful, I'm in love with these. And you guys can go follow him at Diesel Illusions or Deck Cuts. You guys could see that right down here. And we're going to give, good. Look at that. Good. I'm glad you guys dig it. It's really, really so cool. It's gorgeous. It takes so much patience to do all that detail. I can't even imagine. Like, I would open it up. No, you can't. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't because you're going to ruin or I don't know if you could see it, but it's like there's multiple cards in there that are specifically cut. Look from the side. You see that? So no, I wouldn't take it out. I would just leave it as is. So we're going to give away one of these as part of the contest with a bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to talk about the contest in just a little bit. Let's bring someone else in for now, and then we'll get to that. So this is the youngest guest we have today. He's from Bangladesh, and he is 13 years old. And I'm really excited because he seems like he's got a really cool card trick for us. So we are bringing everybody. Welcome, Jamil. Let's do this, Jamil, so we could see you. Actually, we'll do this. How are you, Jamil? I can't hear you, Jamil. If you can just, oh no, it was working before. We tested it, but I cannot hear you now. No, let's try it again. Jamil, test. Hello? No, nothing's coming through. Try whatever you did earlier because you were having the same problem earlier. Oh man, this sucks. Oh no. Jamil, try to work on that and then let me know in the private chat that we have here if you got it fixed, and then we'll bring you back after that. So I guess I'll just talk about the contest now, and then we'll see if Jamil got it figured out. So listen, guys, I don't want to take too much time to talk about this, but it's probably the most important thing to my heart that's going on right now, and it has been going on for a couple of weeks. So I'm glad a lot of you are here right now. And I'm really hoping that when I speak right now, my most devoted subscribers are going to hear me, because this is the most important thing I'm ever going to say. And I don't want to take too much time to talk about this because we're here to talk about magic and fun, and I don't like to talk about sad things at all. I really hate this, but I have to do this. I have to do this from my heart. So you guys know this about me. I'm Canadian. I was born in Canada. I identify as a Canadian, but my roots are Armenian. My background is Armenian. I speak Armenian. I write Armenian. I identify very much as Armenian. When asked, I say I'm Armenian Canadian or Canadian of Armenian descent. Both my parents are Armenian. And Armenia is a small country that not a lot of people know a lot about. It's got a rich history that's not very talked about. People have tried to hide our history for decades. And it's got a sad history, but I don't want to get too much into detail. What I do want to say is this. I know a lot of you are aware of it because I post about it a lot on Instagram, but there's something happening right now in Armenia that everybody needs to know about. We're being attacked. Civilians are dying in the streets. It's awful what's happening, and no one's talking about it in the main media because there's political alliances there that are trying to hide it. And I don't want to go into propaganda and political conversations, but honestly, guys, every day I wake up and my heart is hurting, and I'm hoping that my most devoted subscribers are listening to me right now. The situation there is awful. So I'm really encouraging you guys to go on Instagram. I post about it a lot in my stories. You know, I give you guys so much content from my heart, and I hope that means we connect as a community, because now I need something back. Look it up. Google the situation in Armenia. Read about it. Go look at the hashtag Armenia Strong or Peace for Armenia, and read about what's going on. And it's so important to me. Share the stories. Talk about the stories. It's important to spread awareness of what's going on. To me, it's important. I know it's not important to everyone, but it's important to me. And I partnered up with a company, an Armenian clothing company in LA. They're great. They're a startup, and they're doing some great work out in LA. And we're doing a contest together. We're combining our contests. So I'm going to show you guys. So for the contest, what you guys are going to win, it's going to be on their page, the contest, on their Instagram page. And their Instagram page, I'm going to type it out. It's 301. Oh, no. And I just want to make sure I got it all right, because you guys have to find the contest. And I'm going to tell you guys what you're going to win and how you're going to win it. Okay, so it's 301AD_. So this is the page. And here's what we're doing. We're doing a combined contest to raise awareness for the situation that's happening, which is extremely important to us as Armenians. So head over to that Instagram account there, 301AD_. They're an awesome apparel company. And here's what you're going to win with this contest that they're posting. Don't go now. Go after the stream, because it's going to take a minute. So you are going to win one of these custom-made, hand-cut display deck of cards like this. You're going to win my lecture, my magic lecture, which is 8 of my favorite tricks in the whole world, for completely free. You're going to learn about those. I'm going to send that to the winner. And you are also going to win a t-shirt and a mask from 301 AD, which looks like that. So you don't win me. I'm not part of the contest. I'm just in the graphic for, because the contest involves me, but you're going to win that awesome t-shirt. They're an awesome brand. You're going to win a mask. You're going to win a deck of cards, hand cut. Oh, you can't see that because I'm off screen. And you're going to win my lecture, which is 8 of my favorite tricks, free tutorials. We're going to send that to you. And all you have to do is go to their page after the stream is over. And this can go up for a week. We're going to announce the winner in a week. Go to their page on Instagram. You could see it down there. 301 AD. Go to the last post where they're talking about the contest. And in the comments, tag me, Spidey Hypnosis, and tag one of your friends, anyone at all that you think might be interested in the situation that's going on or in the contest, whatever it is. Tag me, tag one friend in that contest, and that's how you win all this stuff. So after the stream, go ahead and do that. And guys, please, again, research what's going on, talk about it, spread the news. It's so important to me. If you've ever wanted to pay me back for the stuff you've learned from me, this is how. Listen to when I talk about important things, because I know, I watch, I see who's active, who's tagging me. I see who the real supporters are, and this is the time where I need you the most. So thank you for listening. Thank you for that. Thanks for letting me take a minute to thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. So let's see if Jamil fixed his. Jamil, did you fix it?
Can you now?
Yes, we can. Perfect. Good.
Yes.
So let me remove this.
Yeah.
There you are. Jamil, take it away. We're watching.
Okay. So I want to ask you something, Spidey. Who's your most who's the most famous card magician or mentalist you know?
That I know, that I like the best, or the most famous that I know.
You like the best?
Let's go with. Do you want a card magician or a mentalist?
Say both. One for card magician and one for mentalist.
For cards, let's go with Shin Lim.
Okay.
For mentalism, let's go with. Oh man, I don't want to leave anyone out. Let's go with Eric Diddleman.
Okay. So choose any one of them.
Let's
Shin
go
Lim
with. Let's go with Shin Lim.
Okay. So I think Shin is doing something in his home right now. We don't
Probably.
know.
Yeah.
Probably. So we are gonna call in Shin's spirit from his body today.
Okay.
So first of all, here I've got a completely shuffled deck. And to be sure, I'm just gonna take a bunch of cards from the middle and put it on top.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take a bunch of cards from the bottom and just put it under it.
Yep.
There is a reason why I'm not showing you the cards face up. It's because here we are gonna fondle with your mind. So let's see what we can do here. And can you name 2 red cards and 2 black cards, Spidey?
Yeah. Let's go with 3 of diamonds and. Yeah, 3 of diamonds and Jack of hearts.
Okay. Let me see the Jack of hearts. Here you go, Jack of hearts and 2 black cards, Spidey.
8 of clubs and King of spades.
Okay, those are great choices, I have to say.
Thank you. I picked them myself.
Yeah. So here I've got 2 black cards and 2 red cards.
Yeah.
So I'd like you to choose any 1 red card and 1 black card for now, for present.
Jack of hearts, 8 of clubs.
So I've got Jack of hearts and 8 of clubs.
Yeah.
So the other 2, the King of spades and 3 of diamonds.
Yeah.
So we're going to put them face up in the deck.
Okay.
Somewhere approximately in the middle. Let me just see what the middle looks like is in. And so we're going to put them face up over there. So there you go. I don't know which card is where, and it's completely a mixed deck. So now let's come to the point. Why didn't I show you the cards face up? Because that makes it more obvious that it's a completely shuffled deck.
Mm-hmm.
So here I've got these two cards, the 8 of clubs and the Jack of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got the rest of the deck here. So I'd
Yeah.
like you to name just whether the top card is red or black. You need to guess it. Or
Red.
and before you guess it, we're gonna call in Shin's spirit and
Oh,
send
Shin's
you
spirit.
some magic memories from this deck.
Yeah.
Because as we know, spirits can see through decks and
Yeah,
anything.
of course. Yeah.
Let's think of Shin. Let's think of his great handsome face.
Yeah. Got it.
Do you have a chilly feeling down your spine, running down your spine, Spidey, like right
This
now?
is so weird. Okay.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
You have it there? Oh, that's Shin. That's him. I'm sure it's him. Shin. So let's try the first card. Is it black or is it
I thought it was red, but then the spirit of Shin Lim told me it's black.
okay? Just mix them up, and it's completely random. So it's black.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got it. It's black. Then
And then black again.
black.
Oh wait, he's not sure. Shinny. Oh, it's red.
It's red.
Yeah. Are we doing the whole deck?
Yeah.
Hold it in your hand, so we'll do it fast. So
Okay.
you can just deal it down. Ready? Here we go. Black, black, red, red. 3 blacks in a row. 2 reds in a row. 1 black. 3 reds. Ooh, 4 blacks.
4 blacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
A red,
A red.
black,
Black.
another black,
Another black.
red, red.
Red.
Oh, no, not
Now
just
we
black.
have.
Sorry, yeah,
we
right,
have
right. We're at the king. Sorry.
And now you can see that it's completely fair.
Yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
I have got nothing. You chose it, and I just put it down there.
Yeah.
And so to make it a bit more challenging for our Shin and to make it more fun for our spectators, you're gonna change our sides. So
Switch it
let's
up.
put the black on this side and the red on this side. Yeah. So
Yeah.
now let's start again. So go on, Spidey.
Black,
Black,
red,
red,
black, black, black. 3 of them.
black, black.
2 reds,
2 reds,
black,
black,
5 reds. Whoo, 5 reds. You sure, Shin? He's sure. Black, red, black, 2 reds, 2 blacks, red. The rest are all black.
Okay, that just put them down there.
Yeah.
Now I'd like to contact with Shin's spirit to find out what's right or wrong. So let's ask Shin. He seems to be pretty confident.
He's very confident. I'm glad you sensed that.
Yeah,
He's very
yeah.
confident.
Let me just check. Let me just get a peek at this card. So that's why I didn't show you the card at first, so that you have got no sense at all that which card is red or which card is black. And we can tell the spectators that I did not tell you anything, any
No,
order
nothing,
at all.
nothing.
There was
Shut
no
up.
pattern. Random. Yeah. So I'm just gonna see it. I'm just gonna pick at any one card. Let's see this. I can see one. Shin doesn't seem so exact.
Oh,
Okay, there's one there.
how's he doing?
Okay, Shin was a bad choice.
We should have gone with Diddleman.
Whatever he has done, I don't want to reveal it. But there's something. Spirits not only can see through decks, but they can change the whole deck. So let's see what Shin did.
This is good.
So you want this file first or this file first?
The one on
My
your
right
left.
side or my left side?
Your
one.
left. Yeah.
My left, this one.
Yeah.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, go. And there the black.
Oh my god.
And that's this. And
Yeah,
Shin
yeah,
just
the thing.
killed it. Now let's see if this is a miracle or not. Could Chin do it with this half? So let's go one by one. First of all, the red ones.
Oh my god.
Now the black ones. If there is only even one red card in this black pile, it's just done.
We
Let's put our
take
feet
his
on
Pulas trophies
Chin.
back.
1, 2, 3. Let's check it out.
Oh my god.
Great thanks to Chin Lim for this amazing trick.
I'm gonna text him after and I'm gonna say, dude, you have no idea what you just did. He doesn't even know. Jamil, are you sure you're 13 years old?
Yes, I am.
That's ridiculous because you're not supposed to be that good at 13 years old. Guys, most 13-year-olds are still, and there's nothing wrong with this, but they're still trying to, figure out how to get confident with their patter. Like, you speak so clearly. Everything is so easy to understand. I also love how you made this your own. There's a couple of things you changed about the class because this is a Paul Curry trick called Out of This World. But what you did, first of all, I love how it's not about getting it right. It's about fixing it. So you got this, he messed up, but now he fixes it. So there's a perceived additional effect. That's brilliant. Was that your idea?
Yes.
Genius.
Thank you.
And then the other thing that's great is you had me name the cards in the beginning. That way I have a connection to them. So at the end, when you show that King of Spades, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the card I put there. So I remember that marker because it means more to me. Was that your idea?
Yes.
Genius. It's these small touches. It's these small touches that make magic incredible. Anybody could do Out of This World, and it's a great trick as is, but to think about how you could add a story and make it about changing the mistake that we didn't see, but in our heads it exists. And then using those cards, having me name the cards, also good. The fun of your presentation, the way you didn't just say oh, we're at Shinlin's Spirit. You made me believe that. And you're like, can you feel it on your spine? Jamil, you are way too good for your age. You are going, by the time you're my age, you're going to be the best magician in the world.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a ton. That means really a lot.
My pleasure, man. Thank you for being here, guys. Let's see the comments are rolling in as always. This guy's saying at your age, I ate sand. I think that's we were idiots at your age and you're killing. Look at that. Awesome. So thank you so much, Jamil, for being here. I think that's a great lesson for everyone. And we'll see you after the stream, Jamil. Thank you.
Welcome.
Boom. All right, guys. Now we're at the part where we're going to jump right over to my special guests for today. We have two of them. And then one of them is going to do an awesome tutorial. I'm also going to talk a little bit about last week's trick because I think the feedback I got was one of the most I've had for any of my tutorials because you guys sent me so many pictures of how you made your cards, and I'm so happy about that. So I've got two special guests. One's going to perform a really cool trick for us. I don't even know what it is. And then the other one is going to do a tutorial and a performance. So I'm glad you guys are still here. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking so far of the stream. Please remember, once again, for the contest, you're going to 301AD_ on Instagram. Please don't just enter the contest. I hope my words are actually getting to you guys about researching what's going on in Armenia right now. A lot of injustice there. And again, I don't want to take too much time, but please do your research on that. It means the world to me. So we're going to bring in right now a close personal friend of mine. He's a Canadian mentalist, and he's just great mind, great thinker. I love his routines. He's a really fun guy. And we're going to let him in right now. Kevin, what is going on, buddy?
What is up, Spidey, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. What do you think of the stream so far?
I love it. It's great. I literally sat here, watched the whole thing. I have to say all the guests were amazing. Everything.
They really were.
Yeah,
really
Jamil, man, 13 years old, and
yeah,
I don't know if I can follow that up.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of magic I was doing at 13, but it was nowhere near that good. It was probably really, really bad. So he's light years ahead of us. So Kevin, you are a Canadian mentalist.
Yes, sir.
And hypnotist.
So, trying to be. Your DVD set is where I learned.
But you've got a trick for us, and I specifically told you, because we're friends, to not give me too much information on what you're going to do. I'm just completely trusting you with this effect. So go ahead, take it away, blow their minds, show them what Canada's got.
Perfect. Okay, so in Halloween, there's an any like week. What is the word? Celebration or special event in life, like Christmas. There's always a feeling evoked. There's a feeling that's intended to be evoked. Halloween is
Like fear, spooky.
fear. Exactly. Exactly. So that, although yeah, the trick or treating and the chocolates are nice and fun, the main thing is to be scared. That's what Halloween is about. So what I did is I created a little list here of 15 things that essentially are stuff that scare me, or still scare me. So I'm not going to tell you which one so nobody can laugh. But first one at the top is vampires. I will admit, it does freak me out. I'm half Romanian. We believe it's real. Transylvania.
That's where they're from. Yeah.
Freaks,
Can you hold the
yeah,
list up a little
yeah.
closer to the camera, Kev?
Yes.
'Cause the
Can you guys see
quality's a
that
bit
clearly?
poopy, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit better. I see some of them. So one is
You know, I can
vampire.
just read it even. Yeah, I
Okay,
can
yeah,
even
just
read it.
Read it. Yeah, do that. Read it.
So before anything, what I want you to do is just think of a number between 1 and 15. Just think of it. Don't say it. Just in your mind, think of it.
1 and 15. Okay. Can I think of one if I want? Can I think of
You
one?
can if you want.
Okay. I don't say it. Got it. I don't say it. Got it.
No, don't say it yet. Okay, so you have a number, yes?
Yeah.
Can you think of the thing here that's at that number?
Can you just read the numbers out loud?
Yes, yes. So 1 is vampires, 2 is needles, 3 is blood, 4 is darkness, 5 is heights, 6 is clowns, 7 is zombies, 8 is bats, 9 is ghost, 10 is spiders, 11 is death, 12 is witches, 13 afterlife, 14 werewolves, and 15 skeletons.
Got it.
Okay, so essentially these are words and things that evoke fear around the time of Halloween. Before we get to that, we're gonna shuffle this deck up. So it's a letter deck essentially, all different letters, like
I
a
see that.
Ouija board.
Yep.
Yeah, like a Ouija board, but not. So in the Ouija board, you
Handheld.
have that feeling. Yeah, handheld. You have that feeling of it moving. Right now, through the screen, you're gonna get a feeling, almost a voice in the inside that's gonna tell you to stop, because we're gonna create some piles over here, and I'm gonna run through the cards just like this, and I want you to stop. Okay, we're gonna start now.
Stop.
Here, okay, that's one. And drop it right
Yeah.
there. Oh, can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. Stop.
Okay, again.
Stop.
Okay. Oh, so we got 1, 2, 3. Say stop anywhere you like.
Stop.
Here, and we're left
Yeah.
with here.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct?
Yeah.
Let me flip it around here. Let me just turn around so you could see it.
Oh, what are you
The flip.
doing? I don't,
So right now you have a monster in mind. You felt to say stop anywhere you liked. Cards were shuffled. For the first time right now, what are you thinking of?
Shut up. No way.
What is it?
Ghost.
Ghost. GCYMJ is not that.
No.
Because we actually went with the bottom cards. On the bottom of each packet, you could have said stop anywhere you liked. And we had a letter. We get G, H,
What?
O, S, T. Ghost.
Bro, what? Dude, what the? Hold on. Read the list again. Vampire. How many letters?
Vampires, needles, blood.
Wait. What's the second one? What's the second one?
Needles.
Needle. 6. Then
Blood.
blood is 5. BLO. Okay, and then
Darkness.
what? How did you even know I needed 5 letters?
You stopped. You could have stopped anywhere you felt. You felt it. It's almost as if like
How
the
did
Ouija
you know it
board,
had
you
to
got
be
that
5
feeling.
piles? Because here's the thing: if all the words or a lot of the words have the same number of letters, then you could be like, oh, it's the bottom card, or it's the second card, or something like that. But how did you know I needed 5 piles? This is
You felt it. You felt the stop right there.
no, I didn't. No, what the hell? Oh my god! Yo.
Voodoo magic right there. And you felt that. See,
No,
because if
shut
I
up.
asked you to just think of your favorite fear, I could have found out maybe an interview, let it go. You could have thought of any of these, any number just popped into your mind. You could have said stop at any card. You could have
No, I know.
you
I
could
know.
have
I
had
know.
all the
Shut up, I
cards
know.
stop in one pile.
Oh man, this is so aggravating. It's not even the word. It's the fact that you knew I needed 5. I didn't even say a thing. I was just sitting here. This is ridiculous. This is not fair. This is like there's something happening. Oh shit. I don't know. I don't know, Kev. I don't know. You're pissing me off. I just need to put you on timeout. I need to put you on timeout. You need to go away. His handle is here on Instagram. Go give him a follow. Make sure to go give him a follow. So I'm kind of like stuck. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what just happened. Let's before we bring my next guest to give you guys an awesome performance and a tutorial, let's talk about the trick we did. Kevin, don't go away. I'm going to bring you back in a minute. I just need a break from you for 1 sec. Let's talk about the trick we did. The tutorial from last week, the one with the Halloween cards, with the werewolf and the ghost and the mummy and the vampire. Let me know in the comments if you guys are performing that. It is one of the best received tutorials on the channel. I got some of the best comments, and then on Instagram, a lot of you tagged me in the cards you made, and I'm so impressed by your art. Some of you made like way better than mine. Really incredible cards. So for those of you who haven't seen it, go back and check it out. But basically, you guys, it's the one with the multiple outs with the Halloween cards. And then you have the prediction there, and then you have the monsters. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I want to talk about a few things. First of all, presentationally, a lot of people said that they are going to do this with Among Us, which is the app game that is like super popular right now. And it's a great idea. So instead of them finding the monster that is guilty, you just have Among Us characters, the colors, and they're going to find the imposter. So if you guys play Among Us, it's such a great trick for Among Us. In fact, I might do a variation for Among Us because it's so popular, but basically same thing. You've got the 6 cards and they pick. Now, I want to talk about the spread principle. So we talked about how you ask them if they want to keep even or odd. And let's bring Kevin back because we were talking about this. So Kevin, I showed you this to where you say you want to keep even or odd. And if they say even and you say you're going to start counting from the left, you spread like this and you count from the left. And if they say odd, you spread like this and count from the left, which is really subtle. Now, if you guys want to do other versions of that you want to mess around with, there's also the one where you lay the cards down, and depending on if they say even or odd, you either count from this side or that side. Now, I prefer that if the spectator is next to me, because what I do is I lay them out this way and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I ask them, do you want even or odd to keep? And if they say odd, I just recount in the order I set them down. But if they say even, they're next to me, so it makes sense for me to count this way. So that's another option, the side you start if you don't want to do the spread principle. Here's another variation I want to talk to you guys about. If you don't want to do the prediction on the envelope like this, there's a way to do it to where this is the one out. If you guys haven't seen the tutorial, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, so go watch it from last week. But there's a way to do it to where it'll either be that or inside the envelope. And the way to do that is to make something called a double envelope. And a double envelope is just an envelope with 2 compartments. And I'm going to show you guys how to make that, because not only here, but in a lot of your magic, this can be useful.
Extremely useful.
We'll do a quick tutorial before we bring our guest in. So here's what a double envelope looks like. Here's one I've made. So basically, it looks like an envelope, but you can either open here, and that's one compartment, and there would be nothing else in there you could show inside. Or if you flip this around, it's another envelope with another compartment entirely that you could reach into and you could pull out what's in there. And so anytime you do a trick where they might end with one of 2 things, so maybe you're doing a card trick and at the end, they end with either this one or that one, and you say, totally fair, which one do you want? And you make it really, so instead of forcing one card, you force two, and you go, which one of these do you want? And they pick one, it's inside your envelope. And the way to make this is really, really, really easy. It takes minutes. You take two envelopes, like this, coin envelopes, whatever size you want, and you grab some scissors, and one of them you cut here, there, and there. So you cut really thin, like this, and then here, like this, and then here. And you can see how easy this is. It's a joke. There. So now you have an envelope without the edges, so you could separate it like this. This you don't need. This part you get rid of. Now you're left with this. This is the insert. You grab the other envelope. Kev, do you ever make double envelopes?
Oh yeah, exactly that way too. Best way.
You cut the bottom here, just a thin layer of this other envelope, like this. So now you have basically a tunnel. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this, okay? Now, look, I'm going to try to do this so you guys can see the orientation. This is going to be upside down, and this is going to go in there. But before you do that, you're going to put some glue on this, and the glue is going to go, we're going to try to make this as clean as possible, here. So this isn't the envelope, this is the insert. The glue is going to go here. So on the back of the flap here, just a thin layer of glue right here and here. So when you go in like this with that glue, what ends up happening is, and you slide it all the way down, the back of this is going to stick to the bottom of that, and then the top of that is going to stick here. So what you're going to end up having is, so hard so basically what it ends up like this, to where now this has been stuck. That's the wall. It's been stuck down here, so you can't see that it's stuck. It just looks like an envelope. Well, you could see this, so you don't want to, you could cut that out or tear it off because they're never going to see that side anyways. So you end up like this. And on the other side, you have another compartment entirely. And the way this is used is you have your two outs. So let's say, here, great example. Go back to the chocolates. So let's say I put in one compartment the Hershey's chocolate. I'm going to do this so you guys can see it. Usually you don't want things that are this thick. You want things that are a little thinner, like cards or predictions. But in this case, you'll see it a lot better. So you have the dark chocolate there, and then you have the red one here. So let's say I were to say, what do you want? I have two chocolates, and I ask you what you want, red or black. If they say red, well, you just pick it up. Your fingers hold down the other compartment as you open here and slide that out. Now you could show in there's nothing else. And again, usually you want something a lot thinner, like a card, but I'm doing this so you guys could see the manipulation. And if they say the one that's on the other compartment, you grab the envelope like this, and as you gesture, you turn it around. So see, as I grabbed it, I went around this way. So, sorry, do we have a spammer? Sorry, I'm seeing in the comments that we might have. Oh yeah, this is awful. Banned. Sorry, I just had to ban a spammer. I'm sorry. So the envelope is here, and you grab it there, and you go this way as you talk, and you say something like, it was impossible for me to know. And obviously, no one's going to follow that movement. And now you come here, you open there, and you get that option. But again, you don't want to do this with chocolates. You want to do it with thinner things. So let's say you do a routine where, again, you have 6 options, and then the vampire is written down, but then mummy or ghost. You just put mummy on one side, ghost on the other, and you know the orientation. So this is ghost. If they say ghost, you open it up and you dump it out. And if they say the other one, you just grab it like this as you gesture over here. Then you come back. Again, remember to hold because you don't want this. You don't want them to see that. So you hold it down, and now you could very fairly open that and dump out the content. So again, just to make sure you guys understand, I might eventually do a more detailed tutorial for this, but I like to give my subscribers that follow the live stream early content. So again, you're cutting this, you're putting some glue here, and here. So on the bottom side of where the flap goes up, and on the back side here of the flap, and then that's going to go the opposite way of that flap, like this, and you're going to stick it. And now you're going to have 2 compartments envelope. So I hope you guys enjoy that. That's not the tutorial. No, we're going to have another tutorial coming up right now. Kevin, stick around for the performance from this next guy. So my final guest for the day, special guest, is this guy is awesome, and he's such a great example of someone who put in the hustle to get noticed. So a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, I can't remember, Chris Ramsey sent me a video of this guy. And this is just to give you an example of how this guy never spammed us. He never sent us videos. And Kevin, this is something I want to talk about with you as well. You and I are friends now, but there was a time where we weren't. You knew me through the community. You were a fan of my work. And you are one of 3 people on this planet who became a friend because you didn't write to me like, hey, bro, check out my videos. Hey, bro, check out my content. You wrote to me and said, Spidey, you're I think I was performing at a venue near you, and you said you wanted to come to the show, or is it possible to come? I don't remember what it was, or maybe you just reached out asking if I was doing a show, and I said, yes, I'm doing one. And I invited you to come, and I said, let's hang out, because you were so respectful. And I talk about this a lot. And I get so many messages from people like, yo, bro, check out this video. Hey, bro, can we hang out? And it's like, no. But Kevin, you're friends with some of the biggest magicians in the industry. And it was all about just sort of reaching out, and you didn't expect anything. You didn't want anything. You just said, big fan of your work. And I found out you were from Toronto, and I said, hey, I'm doing a show. Why don't you come check it out? And until today, what a testament to what a nice guy you are. Until today, when I'm doing a show in your area, you contact me to buy tickets. Like I was doing a show, I don't remember what it was, a bunch of months ago, and you wanted to buy tickets for your friends. But Kevin, you don't need to buy tickets. We're friends. But that just goes to show how respectful you are, because until today, you don't take our friendship for granted. And I really appreciate that, man. And I think it's such a great testament to what a good guy you are. And this next guy is the same. So he didn't write to us and say, check out this video, share this video, bro. Yo, can you follow my channel? None of that. He put out amazing content consistently, regularly, always top notch. Such a great guy. You could feel it through his videos. And he put in the real hustle. And all of a sudden, I had guys like Xavier Spade and Chris Ramsey sending me his video saying, yo, you got to check this guy out. So we're there, guys. We're there. We're looking at what's going on. We're looking at what's trending. If you're hustling on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, we're seeing your content. You don't need to send it to us and say, yo, subscribe to me. Please subscribe to me, bro. You don't need to do that. Put out the content. Another thing is this. Comment on our stuff, but genuinely, not, hey, follow me. Like, we know who our real followers are. We see you. We hear you. So this guy's such a great example of that. So I want to bring him in, and a lot of you probably know his content. And his name is Jason, otherwise known as Street Magic Dude.
Oh, hey.
What is going on? I'm going to remove Kevin's handle here and put.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, but stick around. Let's watch him.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay for sure.
Together. So Jason is from Australia, so it's something like 7 a.m. where he is, or 6 a.m. I don't know.
6:53.
6:53. Nice. So for those of you who don't follow him on YouTube, you could find him at Jason Maher on TikTok, Instagram, and Tinder. I'm kidding. On TikTok and Instagram, it's Street Magic Dude. But if you just search Jason Maher, you will find him. And Jason's going to perform for us, and then he's going to teach us a trick. And Jason is one of the most seasoned Instagram magicians I've seen, or social media magicians. He's always doing these polished, clean routines, and it just screams experience, even the way he's twirling that stick. So, Jason, take it away, buddy.
All right. Well, it's Halloween, right? God damn, crazy. We don't celebrate it much in Australia too, which is kind of funny.
You crush Reddit, apparently.
Yeah. I got 2 viral videos on Reddit. One was with a ring and a rope, and the other one was a torn and restored card, Reformation, by the man himself, the legend,
Who?
from the Drawing Room Deceptions, Guy Hollingworth.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Yeah.
You're so well read too. Like you pull out these routines. Like nowadays on social media, it's all like the same like Sans Minds gimmick and all these magicians doing it. But like you've got like stuff that you're pulling out stuff from like the good old days. How old are you, Jason?
I'm 29.
That's unreasonable. That's unreasonable. Okay, go ahead.
I was lucky though, to be honest. Like, and I have a lot of experience from magicians who have already done the work, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So,
you're
like,
doing stuff. I saw you do the ring and spoon from Sankey. I saw you do the acrobatic knots from Daryl. Like these are classics.
I mean, realistically, right? All of the magic that we do today is off the back of giants. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And and that's kind of the theme that I'm going to have to go for with this next trick, because Halloween thing, we don't really celebrate it here in Australia, but we can remember people from the past, and this trick kind of sums it up nicely. Let me just tilt this down so we can see it. Look at that.
Whew.
You know what that is?
That table has seen some performances, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely seen some days. Like this table has been around the world many times.
Good. Great.
Now, here's the thing. For those of you that don't know, what I'm about to put on is called the Gibby Shay. Yeah. It's like related to the medieval codpiece, and it's also where the expression "a bag of tricks" comes from.
Oh, cool.
Now, none of that was funny, but it was all true, and it gave me just enough time to get the bag on. So here it is, the classic cups and balls. And I feel like you guys will love this. Not as much as me, but you will love it. Check it, 3 cups. These cups are completely empty on the insides. And even if you think you know how this trick works, it always gets you in the end. Check it, 3 cups, 3 balls, and a magic stick. Watch the stick.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right? I do love that. I learned these tricks from my father. He was a magician as well. He disappeared when I was 4, so you can't win them all, yeah? So let's see if we can do this thing. The oldest trick in the world. You're to take a ball, you put it in the hand, you whack it with a stick, and it's gone. I can do it again with ball number 2. Ball number 2, just a blow, and it also disappears. The last ball is actually the most difficult because you guys are staring me down like immigrations officers, so I have to get this right. You have to take the ball, I blow on it like this. The ball is gone. Never to be free. Okay, it's not in my mouth, but I had you going, didn't I? It's actually here underneath the cups, and that in itself is quite a trick. Also, off the back of another legend, Bosco. Look him up. But here it is. I get rid of 2 of the balls. The great thing about this trick is that it's not just a magic trick, it's also a gambling game. Spidey, you a gambling man?
Yep.
Great. Here it is. Look. I cover this ball up, and if I just move these around, all you will have to do is try and tell me where the ball is. Is it underneath A, B, or C?
C.
C, that's actually quite correct, man, but you couldn't have got that wrong because they did leave you one over here. I even left you one underneath the middle cup because I didn't want you to get it wrong, yeah?
Yeah.
And now I'm going to show you how it's done. You see, when I say I take the ball and vanish it, I don't really take the ball and vanish it. You see that? For those of you that haven't caught on yet, this is exactly what 6 years without a girlfriend looks like. And what I do is I drop that from behind the cup. Anyone would tell you it was there the whole time. So piece of cake, Spidey. How many balls are under that middle cup?
I don't know. 1, 2, 1.
I believe in you. You can do it. Come on.
1.
Exactly, mate. Just 1. But check it out, man. This one comes back. So, mate, how many balls are under that middle cup?
1.
No, we just got 2 now. Sorry about that. How many balls are under the middle cup?
1.
No, I just showed you it's 2, Spidey. Look, I'll give you a hint. Sorry, it's my bad. How many?
2.
Would you bet money on it?
Yes.
$50,000?
No.
You should have, man. You would have won. Look, no matter how many times I do it, it's always 2, mate. How many balls are under that middle cup?
2.
Yeah, it's close enough. 3. The 3 balls go in, and that's the crazy thing too, because the second you don't realize how many balls are under that middle cup,
3.
it's actually the fruits of my labor. But that's not even the best part. And now, if you were here, I could give you this and you could check this out. This right here is a very small pumpkin.
Oh,
Okay, I couldn't find pumpkins. It's an orange, but still. Look at this. For the finale, if you will, I'm going to vanish these 3 balls from underneath this magic hat. Now, this is a magic hat. You can always tell because magic hats are bigger on the inside. Look at that.
whoa!
Huh? Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. But look at this. You ready?
Yeah.
I cover these balls up like this. And now this is how it works. Vanishing the balls. Here we go. Wait, let me neaten those up real quick. Sorry, they always get a bit messy under there. It's kind of frustrating, but yeah, here it is. I can see you there glaring at me through the camera lens. I'm sorry about that. They are still there, okay?
Yeah.
But watch this. Vanishing the balls from underneath the hat. Now, you guys are all watching closely, so I have to get this right. I have to be good. Here we go. 6 years without a girlfriend, all for this. Hop. I just love doing that. But the balls have now vanished. Thank you.
We want to see it.
Oh, you don't believe me?
No.
All right, hands up if you believe the balls have vanished. All right, not looking good. Hands up if you don't believe the balls have vanished. That's fair. Hands up if you just don't care what I do. Oh, you guys are polite. Thanks. If I didn't vanish the balls, how the hell could I do this? Bring the balls back again. Okay, you're not impressed. But look, you shouldn't have been watching the hat. You should have been watching the cups because there's an orange in there.
Man.
If there's an orange in there, there's an orange in there, there's an orange in there.
Oh
If
my
there's an orange
God.
in there, there's an orange in there. There's even an applause cue 6th orange all the way over there. But I know what you guys really want to see. Spidey, man, how many balls are under that hat?
I don't know, 17?
That's close enough. It's the melon. If you see, oh, wait, I'll turn it around. Sorry. It says Happy Halloween.
It's an Australian pumpkin.
You know, I actually, the funny thing was too, I went hunting. It's like it does actually say Happy Halloween.
We saw.
I actually went hunting for a pumpkin, and the only ones that I could find were enormous. I'm talking massive.
Oh,
There
dude,
it is,
that
the
was so
classics,
good.
dude.
You guys just witnessed a freaking pro. Like that is, I could feel the experience. I could feel the years of getting booed at in the streets.
Oh man, you have no idea.
Jason, that was super clean. Like,
Thank you,
you
bro. I
know
really
it, obviously.
appreciate
Super clean. That's amazing. Flawless.
I really appreciate that. That's 10 years of my life dedicated to that trick. So
Look at the comments.
wow, I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
So Jason's gonna do a tutorial now, but Jason, I'm gonna tell you what we do before tutorials.
Yeah.
He's gonna teach a trick, a really, really cool card trick. It's visual, it's strong, it'll give you guys something to practice. You know, while we're at home, it's getting cold outside, and a lot of us are still stuck indoors. I got my cards as well to follow along. But here's the way we do it on the channel here. So his YouTube handle is Jason Maher. You see it right there. Jason, point to it so they could see it.
Yeah, make sure that it's other side. Make sure that you follow me because
Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. If you guys want
subscribe
the
right now.
tutorial right now, you have to go follow him on YouTube at that. So Jason Maher on YouTube, you got to go follow him right now. You got to do this right now. So your YouTube's already open because you're watching this. Go to a different tab, go to Jason Maher, give him a follow, then come back here and let us know in the live comments that you did that. Just say I subbed, or tell us if you're excited. Jason, I'm going to throw a whole bunch of people who let us know. I'm going to put their comments down at the bottom, and I want you to thank them by name.
Yeah, of course.
We're going to give him a second to do that. So guys, go subscribe to him, Jason Maher, and then come back. And then we're going to throw some up. Okay, here we go. So just Jason, I'm going to do a bunch and just thank them by name. Here we go. Just first name is fine.
Luez. I hope I'm getting that right. I'm not going to call you Fernando. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Patrick, cheers. Really appreciate it. You know, I'm always super grateful for every subscriber. Tanya, thank you so much.
Oh, you had one who's already subbed.
Mohammed, thank you. Already subbed, yeah. Devano, man, these are such cool names too. And here I am with my lame Jason. Jake, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the content. Vazu. How many of these names do you reckon I'm butchering? Lillian, thank you so much. King O.K. Thank you. I appreciate you. Anthony Hawk, related to Tony Hawk. Alan, cheers. Black Rose. Is that like Black Rose Dragon, like the Yu-Gi-Oh card? Yeah, either way, thank you so much.
I suppose bed.
Alan?
I guess that's a typo.
Yeah.
I subbed.
I
Here,
suppose.
Alan,
try that one. Try that one.
Vojtik.
I think that's pretty good, actually.
Hey, bro. Thank you. Juliet Evans. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're getting a lot, man. You're getting a lot. I think the photograph.
Photograph. That's a good one. Photograph Z Hane. Bruce Diaz. Thank you. Oh, you guys are the bomb. Sophie, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All right, that's enough. Let's do one more.
I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Matthew the Magician, thanks so much.
All right, so now let's go to the tutorial. I think they deserve it. Guys, please remember, go follow him. Go follow Kevin as well at Kevin Hamdam on the Instagram. There he is. Kevin, do you have cards on you? You have a deck of cards?
I can go grab it. I have the letters. I'll go grab it. 2 seconds.
Go grab it. We're going to follow along, Jason. So,
I really enjoyed Jamil's performance too. That kid was crazy.
Incredible, right?
Yeah. I was I mean,
everyone
was. See me in the private chat just like fanboying.
he was great.
I could see him smiling.
Yeah, he was amazing. So good.
Okay, go perform it first, because there's a moment in this where your eyes are going to fall out of your head, guys. So Jason, perform it first, and then guys, grab some cards.
Oh, right, you want me to do? Yeah, that's right. I'm doing a magic trick for you guys. Okay, well here we are. You get the nice curvature of the belly. So for this one, but here it is. I'm on the Dan and Dave's today. Subtle flex, but only some addition.
Subtle flex. What's the flex? So you bought a deck of cards?
It's the Dan and Dave cards. Come on, man. Smoke and mirrors, baby. All right, this is it. For this trick, we're going to use 2 jokers. These are actually going to represent... Are you guys familiar with the Ghostbusters?
Yup.
Oh, yeah. So these are going to be our Ghostbusters. And for the Ghostbusters to be able to do their job, they're going to need a ghost. Otherwise, they're just busters. So here it is. We're going to have our ghost selected. Spidey, say stop wherever you like.
Stop.
Right there. Okay. Fair as fair can be. I'm even going to leave it in the deck still. So there's no funny business. Okay. And our busters, they're staying at home base on the top of the deck. Okay. And that means if I was to cut the cards, you would notice. So look at this. Let's have a look at that. I promise I won't look. Can you see that okay?
Yep.
Right. And now that gets left in the middle, and you can see all these cards are different. And on the tippity top, we still have the 2 jokers here, the 2 busters, and they're going to get straight to work and find our ghost. So here's how it works. Firstly, they bait him out, and then they capture him.
Oh my God.
It's quick. And look, I don't even need to go back near the deck. That is...
Kevin, did you see that?
Oh, it's quick.
I think Kevin froze, like brain froze.
That was it froze.
It's still buffering, so he hasn't seen the end yet.
Jesus. Kev, what do you think of that?
That's amazing. That's
insane.
Tough. That's tough.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let me pull this up here so we're not talking to my belly anymore. All right.
So I don't have jokers, so I'm gonna use aces.
That's fine.
You can them out. Oh no, my camera dropped out. I do apologize. It'll be back in just a hot minute. I bumped the cord, so that's my fault. There we go. I'm back.
Guys, let us know what you think of the trick. Let us know what you think of the trick. There isn't a pass in there, is there?
No, there's no pass.
No, because someone said there's a pass. I don't think there's a pass.
No, there's no pass. So
no, there's no duplicates. There's no duplicates. It's
no duplicates. You can do it with a signed card. Completely impromptu.
That's everyone's fooled, man.
Yeah.
No, she's not fooled. She's not fooled. She got it right.
So here's the deal. This trick I've been working on for a few years. It was something that I came up with because I love sandwich effects, and I think it's important to.
Wait, did you say you love sandwich effects or you love sandwiches?
Well, yeah, well, obviously, can't you tell? So I'm a big fan of the sandwich effects, but it's important to mention the people that inspired the creation of this trick. So one is Zach Mueller. Okay, so there's a control in there that was similar to his, almost identical, in fact. And then the other one is Eric Jones and his Ishkabibble. These two tricks were the pretty much the creation of this. So let's get stuck into it. I'll teach you guys. It shouldn't be too difficult for you guys to do it. So here we are. Okay. Back in tutorial view, here we go. So for the trick, all you need is your two jokers, or you can have two duplicate cards. So it can be like two queens, whatever you want. And these just stay on the top. Now you can do a fancy production of them with a top shot or whatever you want to do, but I'm probably not going to teach that. So here it is. This is how the trick works. The control is honestly like 70% of the trick. So let me explain it. When you get the card selected, you leave it in the center. So in this case, I'm just going to have the 9 of diamonds. And it is important to note as well that this is a very advanced trick. So if you're quite new, it'll be fun to practice, but I wouldn't go out and perform it just yet. And the control, okay, I'm just going to do it without the jokers for reference. The control looks like this from the exposed angle. So I'm pushing the card through and I'm clipping it with my pinky. And then what I'm doing is as I move these cards out, you can see it creates a V with the bottom card and the selection. And that's where all of these cards are going to fall into. Does that make sense?
Hold on. So we're here. We're pushing it in on an angle.
Yep. So from the exposed view, it looks like this. You push it through, so it comes out here.
You push it in on an angle. So look at my right hand. It's not pushing straight down. It's going a little to my left and pushing on an angle. So your card goes through and pops out here.
That's exactly it. Yeah. And then your pinky is actually going to pull down on this card.
So your pinky is going to grab that corner and pull down.
So from the most exposed angle I can do, it's going to sort of do this. You see how it's slipping? I'm slipping the card out.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing you're going to have to practice is doing this. Okay, this is a flourish known as the waterfall. It's based off a riffle. So if you know what a riffle is, it's when you just do this up the back.
Yeah.
But you're just going to turn them to the side and have them fall into your hand gradually.
And so you're pulling this card back and you're doing that waterfall into that opening, right? So you're here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're here and you're going there and there.
So I think this would be the exposed view. If I go in here like this, okay, you can see. Oh no, you can't see. Man, I've done this too much. I don't even know how to flash it anymore. All right, so this is it. So the card's going to go in here like this. Okay, you're going to clip it like that, and then as you're bringing these cards out of the gap, okay, and you're gonna waterfall these into those two there. Now, the best way to explain it is just if you clamp down with the pinky and you just do the waterfall, it'll work most of the time, or at least you'll be able to feel exactly what is supposed to happen. Does that make sense?
Yep, makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and so
basically, without the waterfall, if you ignore the waterfall, what you're doing is basically this. I don't even know if I explained that.
Control, exactly.
Huh?
It's called
if you ignore the cascade or the waterfall, what's basically going on is the pinky's pulling that card out and bringing it on top like this. But add to that the fact that the cards that you are taking out, you're giving that waterfall, which I need to practice evidently. But with the combined,
yeah, it's very difficult, like I said. So, I mean, there are other ways that you can do it. Obviously, you could just do a double undercut, bring that card to the top, and that would work too. If you want to do the flashy version,
you guys know simpler ways to bring the card to the top. If you guys go back to my tutorials, I teach a lot of double undercuts, which is just cut the card to the top. But this is a really good one to practice for those of you who want something a little more knacky.
So the only reason why I do that control as well is because one thing I always hated about sandwich effects was having the jokers like set aside and then bringing them back to the deck and doing the thing, the thing, right? And I just always hated that. So I kind of like the fact that it's just dynamically put together in one motion. Yeah. And so, so if you take the card, you do that move, okay, where you're controlling it. And as you get to the end of that fall, you can actually slow down the rate that it's falling until you get to the last joker.
So you're putting it in the middle?
So you put the card in the middle, and you do that control, and you're controlling the rate that they fall until you get to the last joker, which you're going to make sure you clear the selection with it
Oh,
and put
God.
it over the top. Does that make sense? So it's already
Yeah.
sandwiched.
So basically, you're literally putting it between the jokers.
Yeah.
So
And
you're
one
going here, you're
cohesive
dropping these,
movement. And the
and then you're
justification I
showing up
use.
right at the end. You're putting the card and then the joker.
Yeah.
This is very tough. I'm gonna need a lot of work on this.
Yeah, me too.
I believe in you. You guys can do it. But the justification.
I'll have
as
the
well
trick
is
ready
you
by
can-
Christmas of 2028.
But here's the part.
2020.
So here's the part that you guys probably most likely want to learn. So the control is one thing, but the reveal is another. So this is the reveal. Once you have the card sandwiched, however you want to get it there, this is what you do. You do a triple lift. Okay, so I pick up all three at once, and I pick them up from corner to corner like this, long ways, and I do this sort of little twirl. The only reason I do that is just because I'm a show off, right? Do like your little twirl. And then you're just going to re-grip the cards like this. This is how it works. So once you grip the cards in this position, you can see I've got my two fingers here. My pointer and pinky are free. And I'm going to create a little bow in all three of those cards, just like this. And what I do with the index finger is I'm going to pull back on that joker, okay? I'm going to pull back and bring it to the side. And then I'm going to, if I can show you the exposed view, I'm going to slide this finger up to the back and bow it the opposite direction. That'll create a natural curve here, which this card will follow along like that. Does that make sense?
What?
So when you split the cards, I bow it this way, and then I bow it the other way, and you can see that the joker follows along.
Oh my! I did it! I did it!
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it. Yeah, and then you're just gonna So once you do this, you bring the fingers together, and you just release, and it's all nice and neat and ready to go.
So cool. Guys, it's
And then
very
this-
hacky. It's going to require more practice than anything I've ever taught on the channel. But it's so cool because so you're going here and then you're snapping that.
Yeah. And so to do the
That's
reveal,
fucking tough.
once you get to this position here, your ring finger or your middle finger, the FU finger, that one there is just going to contact about where the pips are and just kick it forward. And that's honestly, truthfully, that's the reveal. So
this is the very, very tough. This is freaking crazy. Holy.
Yeah. So once you get the move down though, it just looks I don't know, it looks great. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, it does, but I can't do it right now.
So that split, that sandwich split, is uniquely my own. It's 100% my own. So
incredible.
Yeah, I came up with that by
Those
mistake.
of you who like the harder sleight of hand stuff, this is going to give you something to really practice. That when you've got it, it's gonna.
If you need a more in-depth tutorial, I do have a. Actually, I'm not even going to plug it, but yeah, there are tutorials where you can learn it. But
Well, it looks like some of the subscribers are at a level where they can actually handle this, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, if you can't do the control that I was showing you, you can always just take the jokers to the side, have a card selected, double undercut it to the top, and do the standard sandwich thing where you put them on the top and you bring it into the middle like that. And so and still, honestly, it's still the same effect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So good.
So
good. Look, the feedback's great. So I'm glad you guys aren't like, oh my God, I can never do this. My fingers will die. So good.
Very good. Very cool.
Thank you.
Yes. So Jason, thank you so much for that. Guys, make sure to go give Jason a follow. We really want to thank you for being here, Jason. You're just so awesome. Your energy is great. Your performance is awesome. You're welcome back to the channel anytime.
I forgot to show you this too. I've totally brought some Halloween.
Whose is that?
I like to keep a piece of my history with me. This is my teacher.
Jason, thank you so much, man. You're such a class act. Really awesome. You're welcome back to the channel anytime you want.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Kevin, thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Stick around backstage. He's frozen. All right, guys. Well, all right, guys. Well, that was it. Thank you so much. A lot of information today. Remember to go follow all these guys. They're all incredible, and they all did such a great job. Kevin, I don't know what the hell happened. I need to think about that trick a lot. Go give him a follow. Kevin Hamdan. I threw that up earlier for Instagram. Go give Jason a follow. Please, guys, remember the contest. I really need you guys here. This means the world to me. It's more important to me than anything ever. So please do some research on that. I also am trying not to talk about this too much from my side. I want you guys to do your research out there and see what's going on and form your own opinion on the situation of what's going on in my country. But please, please, please. I mean, you're going to win some great stuff. So go look at the contest. You're going to win a t-shirt, a mask. You're going to win my lecture, and you're going to win that awesome hand-cut cards by Diesel Illusions, who's watching. I saw him comment earlier. But this freaking beauty, I'm going to send you one of those. So thanks, guys. Thanks for your time. As always, have an awesome Halloween. I hope you guys have a lot of fun, but stay safe. You know, there's ways to do that, I'm sure. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Oh, by the way, before I go, a lot of you were asking about the erasing pips, the tutorial. That's coming, but still not yet. I have another tutorial coming next week that's really awesome. Super easy mentalism trick that will kill. I think that's the next one, but the pips is coming up too. I'm a little confused, but it's all coming up. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Peace.